What you are seeing is not a real baby. This is a reborn. And this exact one you are looking at right now costs $100,000.
This one starts at about 100,000, but every year it could go up.
$1,000, 5,000, 10,000, even $100,000 for something that has never taken a single breath. So why would a grown woman spend a fortune on a fake baby and then start buying real baby clothes, real diapers, a real crib, waking up at 2 a.m. to check if it is breathing? Because for some women, the real baby is never coming. Some have tried for 5 years, 10 years, nothing. Some were told by a doctor they can never naturally give birth. Some are just tired of waiting, age is going, time is ticking, and they are in a haste to feel what it is like to be called mama. So is this healing or is this hiding from reality? Look at it. It has veins, it has a heartbeat, it has human hair. If I didn't tell you, you would swear it is sleeping. That's what makes it so comforting and so hard to let go at the same time. So let me ask you straight. Would you spend thousands of dollars on something that will never breathe, just to dress it, feed it, wake up at midnight to hold it? A lot of people say this is not love, this is an emotional trap, that it will only make the heartbreak deeper when you finally realize it will never call you mommy. But the women who own them say it saved them. They say it gave them peace while they wait. Be honest. If you had $10,000 right now, would you spend it on a reborn to hold today? Or would you keep waiting for nature to give you a real one? What you
Shalom. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, or HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, that 100% truth. Those are the men I learned from, and other brothers have learned from also. And shalom to the speckled birds scattered to the four corners of the earth who descended from the sea line of Israel, but look at other nations. Shalom to you all. This is the brother Ya'ar Banyanyam out of the Great Millstone Camp of Augusta, Georgia. We just come with another lesson. Hopefully it'll be edifying to the flock. As you see in the video, this is a wild video. Like, my goodness. Would you spend, I'm going to read the heading. Would you spend $100,000 on a baby that would never breathe? And you saw the video I paused on this clip right here. You see this Eve with one of these, they call them reborns. And these things look almost identical to actual human babies. Like, this is some sick stuff, man. It really is. And we know who's pushing this nonsense. Like, who's creating these things, who's pushing them out here. It always goes back to Esau, Edom. The devil the Bible speaks of, man. But this is crazy work. And you have these women from different ethnic backgrounds, as you can see when you saw the video. Some are Israelites, some are Edomites, some are, one looked like it was maybe a Elamite, so-called East Indian. But this is crazy. And they believe that they'll spend money on something like this, and it gives them comfort when, give them comfort since they don't have actual children of their own, babies of their own. Man, this is crazy, man. But let's read some comments. This person named Terror Bartik Photography says, I have a couple of reborn dolls, definitely didn't cost $10,000. I look at them like artwork. It's fascinating the detail that goes into these. Not all people have them to fill a void. Some collect just like a hobby, like you'll collect model cars or something. See what somebody says. This person also said, I also do not treat them like real babies and wake up for them. Mine sit on a shelf. I can understand that this person, he calls me bells. I can understand doll collection, but treating them as though they're real babies is kind of 730. And then the person says, yes, bizarre. And then this person named Auntie Ann 2024 says, I don't think this is healthy at all. I understand there's a grieving process, but there are also other avenues, such as children out there who do not need parents. Oh, slack. Children out there who do need parents, and who do you need adopted. There's places that can volunteer at some point that have to accept the fact that they cannot have children. Perhaps counseling may help, but this is just a band-aid to a wound that will never heal unless it's addressed head on. Yeah, that is true. That is true. It really is a tragedy for women who cannot experience childbirth, raising a child, but please deal with the repercussions in a way that helps you heal your soul, your wounds, so you can appreciate the blessings in your life. Is it fair? Of course, it's not fair, but I do believe that corporations or individuals are taking advantage of people at their lowest point. May God bless and comfort them during their journey. Okay, that's all I'm gonna. I'll read this one. This one's from Polly MCGB. I think it's healing, just like it was to have a baby doll when I was a child. Some women need these and not real children. I just wish she didn't have to pay that much to get one. Okay. Listen. We understand growing up when you're a child and having a baby doll and so forth. A lot of children have it. And I have a daughter. She has Barbies and baby dolls and things of that nature. At a young age is good because that's teaching you and helping you those traits that Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai gave you as a woman to be, a young girl growing up to be a woman. You gotta learn how to be nurturing. It's cool at that age, but these are grown women, 20s, 30s, 40s, and above. This is not healthy. It's not healthy. People can say what they want to say. I think it, like this person said, I think it's healing and so forth. It's not. First of all, why do these things have to look so realistic? Like they put very great detail in these things. Look at that one right here. Very great detail. Look, it looks like an actual baby. Man, this is, as time goes on, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is showing you how messed up this society is, how far gone this society is. America, Babylon, and other nations, especially here in America. This place is done. It's done. And like I said, these women are the ones. This place, America, feeds to the women. It caters to these women way more, because the scriptures mention that wisdom wasn't imparted to them. Let me get that right quick. I'll go get it. There we go. Job 39, verse 17. Because the Most High hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. And in this society, they understand that. The powers that be, these Edomites, the ruling class of these Edomites, they understand that. They understand that the women, they can get to the women more so than they can get to the men in a lot of different avenues. And as you can see, this Reborn Doll is one of them. One of them. The spirits of these people are really, they're messed up. They're messed up. through things that they did in past life and so forth, their spirit and living in this incarnation that they live in now, this place has really messed up a lot of people. You know, a lot of Israelites are messed up. You saw the video. Can't make this stuff up. These things are real. And there are women who get them because, as the person mentioned that was speaking, the Eve that was speaking, they get them because they don't have, they might not have children of their own. Well, at the end of the day, that's the way Yahweh Ba'al Shai wanted it to be. He didn't want you to have children in this go around, in this time that you're living in right now. You know, because for something that you did in a past life, he judged you, and that's part of your judgment. You know, but still, you shouldn't be getting one of these dolls. Like, man, oh man, because I can see them using these type of dolls in psyops and other things in the near future to, paint the picture that they want to paint against the men of Yahweh Shema Shai, the prophets. I can see it, you know. You know, time will tell though. But yeah, these women, man. Ooh. This place got to go. This place got to go. I'm looking for a scripture. Let me see. Let me see. Salaka, give me a minute. There we go. Yeah, this place got to go. Like we have to, us brothers in this truth, you know, we got to, you know, and other Israelites that understand this truth and have waken up and who are learning and studying. There's a lot we got to go through, you know, and the people, the Israelites that's of the 2/3, they're going through stuff too. You can see the curses on us as a people. Man, this stuff is real. When you see videos like this, it is showing you more and more that there's curses on the Israelites. There's something going on out here, and it's deep, spiritual. You know, and something we're going through it. This is Ephesians chapter 6. I'll start verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. This is part of the wiles of the devil. You know, what you saw in that video, these reborn dolls. One of many things that is being pushed out here to make you bug out. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. Who's that? That's those elite banking families and so forth. You know, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the what's that one? The Vanderbilts. These are the people that's ruling, and these are the ones who's pushing all this madness on this earth. You know, they come after the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, they're the incarnation of him in the flesh. Okay, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yes, man, that's some because who knows what people gonna be doing with those reborn dolls and stuff? Probably worship them and all manner of wickedness, man. Man, listen, it's creepy. When you see it, it's creepy, very creepy. Ephesians 6:13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. So the evil, we're in that evil time right now. We're in Jacob's trouble right now. We just haven't hit the peak of Jacob's trouble yet, but we're in it. We're definitely in it, and it's getting worse and worse as time goes on. Verse 14: Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. And this is why when we go out the highways and hedges and we do our lessons. When we're preaching and teaching, we're telling you need to come back to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Because if not, you could be like some of these people in this video. Some of these Israelites, so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans. You could be like some of them. Bugged out here. Getting dolls to make it seem like you have a child. Man, that's crazy, man. Crazy work. Verse 15, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. 16, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of spirit, which is the word of the Most High. The scriptures. We need all these things. We need all, and it was giving you in this, it was giving you what's the word I'm looking for? It was using armor and a sword and things of that nature that when back in ancient times when the man went to war, he would put on a helmet, armor, breastplate, the leg guards for his legs, the part for his loins, to shield him and so forth. This is talking about the Holy Spirit and the scriptures. We need all these things to combat the wickedness that we see here in Babylon, America. You need all that, and other parts of the earth where we've been scattered to, us Israelites. You need all that because there's a lot of wickedness in high places going on out here. And like I said before, it's just getting worse. As time goes on, it's going to get worse. So that video, I saw it like last week or 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I want to, touch up on it, because I felt that was very weird, this doll that they're pushing out now. And look how much it's costing. A person said they didn't spend $10,000, but they probably do have ones that's just like anything else, cars and motorcycles and things of that nature, houses, everything has a lower range and a higher range. So that person might have spent lower range money to get what they had, their doll. But some people might spend $10,000 or more. And again, it's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy. But yeah, that's all I had. Hopefully that was edifying to someone. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem, Yahushai, B'Hashem, or Hakwadash. Double honors, the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect.